Hey, Buddy Manning here from Cleveland. Noah Dalzell alongside, and the Celtics win the season series against the Cavaliers, potential East Finals. Preview here at just about full strength for both teams. Celtics fully healthy, go on a 4-game win streak now at or near full health. Now that they've achieved that heading into February. Cavs missing a couple guys, Dean Wade, Isaac Okoro. I don't think those are small losses, but most of their core, their starters intact. Max Strus played for the Celtics, or against the Celtics for the first time this year. And the Celtics dominated the first, 28-15, shut down the Cavs. Joe Mazzulla said, thought they missed some shots, but I like the turnovers they forced, and they took firm control of this game and then held off the Cavs runs throughout. Cavs, I think, pulled within 4 or 6 late in that fourth, and Celtics pretty much controlled this game, whether the Cavs were coming back or they were expanding their lead to as large as 20, and doing it on the road, impressive to me.
Yeah, this was a very impressive win. And I always think whenever they're able to pull together a win when they're not shooting great, and tonight was one of those nights, it is really impressive. This is a Cavaliers team that has not gone away easy at all this season. There's a reason why they were 40-9 entering tonight and 24-3 at home. So you have to play nearly perfect basketball to beat them. And multiple coaches have said that after losing to the Cavs, kind of what we used to hear about the Celtics last year. And so to come away with a win when you're looking down the list, like Drew Holiday didn't have a great shooting game, Tatum and Brown, Brown had an efficient shooting game, Tatum did not. Brown had 5 turnovers. So, if you go down the starting 5, it's not like guys had great individual performances on the offensive end. And even so, they were really in control of this one for most of the night. And then obviously, fourth quarter, Derek White hits 3 consecutive shots that kind of put the game away, I think. Obviously, there was still a little bit of hope there for Cleveland, but being in the building, he totally zapped this crowd, and this crowd was trying to stay in it.
Couldn't get out of the Brown stuff. He sits late, 5 fouls. Could have came back, but didn't. Frustration with the officials. He didn't talk after the game, so I'm interested to hear what he says when we talk to him again. That was, along with the shooting, probably one of the sore spots in this game, but he got them going early. Tatum and company picked up the mantle late. The bench was great in this game, too. So that's a side story. To me, though, it's about what will this look like come playoff time. And I think the Cavs will be tougher with Okoro, Wade, some wings that can guard the Celtics more effectively. I think they were scrambling a little bit defensively against some of the mismatches here. But they're just relentless when they do get going, when they go on those runs. I give the Celtics a slight edge right now. And this series did concern me earlier in the season, but to see the Celtics end their undefeated streak in the first game, still almost win the second game without Brown and White here, and then dominate most of this game, I feel pretty good about handing them the slight edge in a series if it does happen.
Yeah, I feel really good about the series. I said it from the beginning of the year. I just think at the end of the day, they're not playing their best right now.
It's close, though. I think it's
close. I mean, I have a lot of respect for this Cavs team. I think they're legit. Kristaps Porzingis said earlier in the season people thought that they maybe were a little lucky, but he said they're legit. And Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, 2 really elite guards. You got to give it to him. But there's other matchups that would concern me more, I think, than this one. I just feel confident that there's enough there to exploit that you would make it happen ultimately. And obviously, guys are going to have to play better over a 7-game series than they did tonight. And on the Cleveland side, Evan Mobley did not have a good game tonight. He'll normally impact basketball more than he did in this one. But I'm not overly concerned about this matchup, I would say, at this point. Plenty of basketball left.
Celtics 4.5 back at Cleveland. Everybody we talked to, including Jason Tatum here, doesn't think they need the 1 seed. So do they need it?
I don't think they need it. No. I mean, I think you need to finish towards the top of the standings. History has shown.
Can't fall to 3.
Yeah, you don't want to fall to 3, 4. When you start to go down the standings, your odds of winning a title dramatically go down.
It just gets tougher.
Yeah, but this is not just a this year thing. This team has the best road record in the league, the Celtics do. They've been better on the road than at home, which is wild, but it's not the first time, right? We've seen this throughout the Tatum and Brown era. This Celtics team has been really good on the road, and sometimes it's been annoying. In the 2023 playoffs, it's the home court advantage felt reversed, right? They were better on the road, especially in the Miami series. And so I feel super confident that they would be able to come on the road and steal a game, win 2 games, even against this good Cleveland team. But ideally, you don't have a pathway where you have to go Cleveland on the road and then Thunder on the road. It's just, you're making your life a little bit harder.
It's a cumulative effect of Knicks second round, Cavs on the road third round, and then potentially Oklahoma City on the road in the finals. So that's a tougher path, and that's where it gets difficult. And I do think each spot you can rise here, you're going to make it easier on yourself. And they're close enough now. They're within striking distance.
4.5 games.
Plenty of games to go. They have the tiebreaker now, of course, after winning this one here. And
One more game to go, though.
No, I think it's
February
the last
28th.
one. Oh, they do come to
They
Boston.
come, yeah.
Okay, perfect. So we will see these teams one more time, and I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully at full strength for both sides here, but nonetheless, impressive win for the Celtics out here in Cleveland. Trade deadlines next. We'll have some coverage on Thursday, 3 o'clock, and Celtics Mavs on Thursday, potentially Anthony Davis's debut. But thanks for following along with us here. Support our sponsors. Big reason we're able to cover this team on the road, however long and deep they go into the playoffs, whatever seed they are. And for Noah Dalzell, I'm Bobby Manning. Celtics beat the Cavs here in Cleveland.